I can't let my praise and worship play. They give me copyright strike. I put on my own copyrighted music myself. You know, there's a question about should you publish your music using the internet and take a big pay cut, or should you sell your own CDs out to Trump? Cut out all the middlemen. Let's just, you know, it's kind of too much for me to be jump out here and run outside in the cold. Yesterday I had a hard time just walking to the car on that ice. The ice is hard. There's no snow. It's ice out there. There goes a neighbor's dog. Yeah, I'm going to set everything up in here in the living room studio. I have the I bought my S1 in here. Native Instruments. It's on a shaky stand, but it's on a stand right here. Nice and neat too. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and unplug everything on the desk. I need to move the computer over here near to the Ethernet. Turn the music down. Alrighty. Ooh, I think I need to put it was too hot at first. I had it burning in here. Let me put back on put a little bit more clothes on that time. I have both windows open. The sun is shining in the living room studio. Get a little bit of sunshine here for a couple of hours a day. They built a building right across the street there. I dreamed about being able to stay home winter from January to February, March. My mother used to say, if you could January and February, you could march right on through. That's a little better. Let's go over here. Let's get in the studio. Let's get over here and see if we can unplug and plug. I'm gonna get you a little closer so you can see what's going on here. Righty then. I'm gonna have my overhead right here. Oh, I'm gonna be careful when I go up and down that I don't knock this off. Let's go ahead and start unplug my ducko. I can leave most of this, but unplug my Ethernet. And let's unplug the computer. Unplug everything that can be moved. Here's my SSL. Unplug the monitors. I always dreamed about having a real decent top line interface. I always had those Avid inbox. I had the inbox for the longest time. It's for my music book. There's the one here. There's hardly no music in here. Take my time and enjoy the process. I'm able to stay home. I prayed for this to see I'll be able to stay home and work in the studio. All those, I was a street performer for like 40 years. That's a long time to be doing. That's enough to retire. It's enough for retirement. Let me plug in my doggle here so it don't get misplaced. Doggle for my thumb, for my mouse. I got the Logic thing. I got this just to edit movies. I did a little bit of editing movies during the pandemic. Okay, mixer. I think I'm gonna move the mixer way over here to the other side. I was gonna put the mixer right here, right where this keyboard is. But now I was gonna put it right here. But now this little space here is covered up. Let's see. Unplug it. Figure out where to put this. For now, let's see if we can rest it right here. It's my headshot camera. I might not have to use all these long extensions. Let me turn my monitor down. I can hear that the cable making noise. Actually, I can turn this off. Music books over here. So staying here, I might have to unscrew this. Yeah, it would be nice to go to that church, but it takes energy to get out there and it's cold. I haven't been exercising regularly, and I'm 68 years old. I'll be 69 tomorrow. Birthday boy tomorrow. Tomorrow, we start the day tomorrow with a smile. Okay, here's the M2. It's my M2. I definitely want to get the M4, the Mac, the little joint. This thing is big compared to small. But you remember when CPUs used to be, they were so big you couldn't even put them on the desk? Yeah, they used to design desks just for CPUs. So you can set the CPU up under the desk. And then they started doing this. I say that the Apple, I turn mine backwards and turn it upside down. To me, this is the front of the computer. And the doggles, I turn my doggles around so that, actually this is supposed to be the back of the doggle because of plug. But I prefer to have mine in the back. Everything accessible. See all of the plugs? This is actually the front to me. And I put it in nylon stocking to filter the dust. Filter out the dust. Let me see, can I move my headshot? Headshot will move around. Oop. We get down there. So I have all 5 cameras in here. I have 5. Do I have all my cameras in here? Yeah, I have all my cameras in here. Beep, bop, bo, beep, bop. That's my marching, that's my drum line song. That's for the drum line. Let's see, that looks good right there. Let's see. Mixer. That's nice right there, you think? And one for my a lot of cables. I know I'm not. Am I still alive? I forgot. Am I? I think I'm still alive. Yeah, that's right. I'm live. I thought I was live. A young lady called me to check on to see if I wanted to go with them. They catching the lady called me to check on to see if I wanted to go with them. They catching the cab up there. Cab up there. Trying to get chilly in here quickly. Got my little space heat on. Ugh. Yeah, I need to find out how to get discounts since I'm a senior citizen. I need to find out how to get a cab discount or an Uber discount. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and I was live. I forgot I was live just that quick talking to my friend. I was just getting ready to find a spot for my SSL before I got cut off. Let's see. Would this fit right in the middle here? Oh, that's right. I was going to unplug this plug for my Mac Mini. Not going to be using that in here. This look good right here. Cables this. Oh, it's my Phantom. I want to get my little labeler too, just in case I want to label the ends of these cables so that I don't have to be guessing what everything is. Birthday boy coming up. I accidentally took this from my nephew's house when he was doing a green screen, and I've been using it to label. Get an ink pen here. I use it to label yeah, I've been praying to be able to stay home. Turn on I have my little space heater on here. Crank it up a little bit. Yeah. Oh. When I first moved in this apartment, I didn't hear any noise. And when I did hear something, a bump or something, I would stop and look around trying to figure out where it was coming from. There wasn't hardly nobody living on this side of the building. And they have a couple of dogs. People with dogs. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna unplug that cable for my Mac Mini. Plug it up when I need it. I'm just gonna leave the wire hanging. Leave it hanging right here. And it says E-O. What's it say on that thing? I forgot what I was trying to spell. E-O-U. I'm going to write this on the other end of this here, so at least I know what this is. E-O-U. At least it's the same thing on both ends. I was looking for this. Whoops. Take my time and enjoy the process, man. It's been a long time coming to this level. Let me put on my original music. Yeah. That's going to be one of the songs I'm going to do. E-O-U. I don't even know what it stands for, but it's on the other end of this cable. So I know what it is when that way I don't get them mixed up. I need to find the end of my, I think this is it, my end of my phantom plug. Here, this is it right here. Need to put an F in here. Looks like Native Instruments plug. Okay. I think we're gonna go with this setup like this. I can stretch my, let's see, I want to see how long this will stretch. All right, this will go right in. You know, it's so funny. I used to love Will Smith that much, and since a couple of things have been going on, I'm not so crazy about watching anything that he does anymore. And his son, I used to really think his son was super cool. His son is super cool. He's doing his own thing. Actually, I think I probably looked like him when I was in high school. We had our hippie days. Our hippie days. I'm gonna unspaghetti this another time. Actually, now I can do a better job on that, on this. Not gonna be able to move this around too much. I'm gonna run this through here like a piece of thread. Okay, like a piece of thread. This way the cables are sort of not completely out of sight, out of mind, but better than just dragging them across the desktop. Most people like their cables to be behind the desktop. Here's another one for the computer. Actually, I don't even need to run this. I'm gonna need this. Let's see. I can pull this back through. I don't need to thread that. Since the battery backup is right here and the computer's right here. There we are. And people say the back of the computer is, I use the back of the computer for the front of the computer. And also too, I told you this several times, I flip my computer upside down. Let's see. I flip my computer upside down, and let me see if I can go back on YouTube. Just to monitor. Yeah. Okay, here's the live. Here we are. Turn this down. Now I turn the Bluetooth. I'm live. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch this live at the same time. Turn out live. Turn on YouTube off. Here's the live. Okay, turn this. Let's see if I just turn it off. Can I just hear my music? Yeah. Just let the music play. I just gave myself a sound check. All right, here's the computer plug. Like I say, I keep my computer turned backwards because I think the back is really a better front. I use the back of the computer as the front with all the plugs so I get to all of the doggles and everything. I'm gonna go ahead and start the computer up and start plugging up as I go. Here we go. And here's a couple of HDMIs. Here's okay, that's one for the right. And I want to get my screen so when I go, oh, that screen needs to be cleaned a little bit better. Let me see. I'm gonna put some water on this rag, it's not a rag, it's a chamois. And we're not gonna be fooling around with the smoothie neither. Oh. Put a little bit of moisture on this here, clean the screen. Oh, my plant spray is in the other room. Let me go get it. That's a good title for an album. Studio A in disarray. Let's clean this screen here. Just a little bit of water. A couple of squirts. Yeah, they talk about Native Instruments going underwater, going broke. I just got everything set up in Native Instruments and my keyboard just started working. It was a paperweight for 2 years at least. Looking good. Let's see if we get some monitors on. I don't think the computer's on. see. Now the battery backup's not on. Hold on. Let me get my plug in my mixer. There goes the keyboard. Turn my computer on. Find my plug for my monitor, for my mixer. Okay, oh, here it is. Mixer plug. I don't need to thread it. It's long enough to reach. Mixer. And I told you several times, that's the song. I dreamed that song. I got up, I woke up in the middle of the night, and I had just remembered, I was dreaming, and I was standing in a dream. I was over top of the keyboard so I could see my hands, and I could hear the choir singing, You Gotta Hold On. And I woke up, I turned on the keyboard, and I just played it. It's a very simple song. Okay, there's a monitor. It's acting up. Let me see. Let's see, what's this one here? The middle one? Right here. Middle monitor, I'm plugging this directly into the computer. And I have one of my doggles. I gotta get another one of these doggles. Let me show you something. This, this is a good doggle. They don't pay me, but it has 4 USB-Cs, only 3 USB 3s. But it's a good company. The only thing, I unplugged it so many times that I shorted the cable. This, you gotta be careful with this plug, especially with cables that made into it. Usually you should take it and take a piece of rubber band and double it over like this, double it, and take a rubber band and hold it so when you pull it, it only pulls here, it doesn't pull this part. You should do all your pieces of wire like that. Fold them over and double them and put something on it to hold it so you don't pull the thingy. Okay, that's 2 monitors. There's another one around here somewhere. Here she is. Let's swing it on through here. Okay, let's put this down here on the ground. So I can get to it. I used to take some super glue and glue my doggles to the desk so they won't be all moving around and everything. Okay, here's the 3rd monitor. One more USB-C available. But then again, this doggle here has 4 USB-Cs on it. And that one great should come on now. There, it came on. All of them are up. And the only thing is, when I move my mouse, is the mouse plugged in? Yeah. When I move my mouse, whoop, I gotta move the mouse to a better doggle. This doggle in the middle with the hard drive in it, that's supposed to be the Mac Studio. Okay, there's a mouse right here. Okay, when I start going over here to the right, it pops up. Oh, it's a setup good. When I go to the right, it pops out right there. The only thing now, when I go to the left, it's set up perfect. Just the middle screen. When I go to the left, it goes to this one. When I go to the right, it goes to that one. It's perfect. I thought I was gonna have to unplug everything. I'm not connected to the internet. Ethernet cable right here where it fell down. I want to be able to reach everything from where I'm setting right here. Oh, here it is. Ethernet. I'm gonna come around the back side. Ethernet. See, that's why I say you should have the Mac. You should have the thing turned around backwards. So you can get to the that was easy. The monitor's all set up nice and easy. I have my overhead camera on this used to be a lamp. I turned it into a boom, microphone boom. And I have this holding this back because this keeps sliding. Let me see how this looks. I can do this. I can do this from here. Let's lift it up a little bit. Up nicely. This one got to be lifted up a little more. Let me get a glass of water too. As I was telling her, I didn't want to run out there in the cold. Had to put on so many clothes and then be dehydrated. I'm not used to going out in the morning this early. I'm gonna put you right there so I can be walking back and forth. How's that look? Let me get what am I gonna get? Water. Oh, I can't let those lyrics play. Because that belongs to my brother. Those lyrics, we haven't figured out how he won't get paid. I don't want y'all to be listening to that without the copyrights. Yeah, I respect my brother's lyrics. He's a big brother, been looking out for me for a long time. He's like a big brother too. He does give me a hard time. And we got the fancy glass. My water. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna make this another video. Part 2. Oh, let me go ahead and yeah, like I said, I need to get the hydrated. Get hydrated. Hydro. Pure hydro. Oh. Okay, let's go. YouTube. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the mixer. Gonna be right here. Let me see if I can come out of the mixer. Let's see. I don't know how I'm gonna do this for now. For now, I'm gonna come out of the mixer and go into. Do I want to come out of the? Do I want? Well, I'm already going into the mixer. Come out of the mixer, go into the front of the. See if this will reach. If I can find a long cord. So coming out of the monitor main or control room. I'm going to do something. I'm going to come out of the control room and go into the interface. Now I need to find another long cord. Let's see. Whoop. This is my MacGyver plug. I made plug myself. I like to have everything set straight. I need a longer cord. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and okay, this is for now. I don't need a longer. I don't need this to be this long. Oh, here's the cable I was looking for the other day. But now I'm just gonna plug it right in. Monitor and okay. And this is too short. Is it? Let's see. It's not gonna reach. I can swap them around. Put this one in there and that one in here. Let me move this. And I have the copyrights for all my music that you hear. You heard. And I don't think I want to put these on it. Well, you can listen to it here now for free. People don't usually let more than 15 seconds of their music play on the internet. Oh, it's just for members only? What's this? Oh. This is the cable I was looking for the other day, I think. I wasn't paying attention. My connection wasn't on. Connection was bad. I'm going into the